So first up, we have our lat T-spine stretch. So you want to sink those hips back, rocking back and forth. Want to do about 10 reps. Followed by taking one arm and driving it to the opposite side in between the knee and elbow. Trying to dip that shoulder down. Want to do about 5 to 10 each side. And then here you see we'll have a different angle. So sinking those hips back. And then driving that arm in between the elbow and knee on the opposite side. Next, we have our hip stretch. So rocking back onto that hip. Want to do about 5 to 10 reps each side. Sinking those hips back. Make sure that leg is extended and try to point that toe forward. Nice long arms. I love to do this before I squat and I sumo deadlift. Next, we have a hamstring glute stretch, but we're doing this in a dynamic fashion, so we're not just sitting in one position for an extended period of time. We're moving back and forth. Again, you want to do this about 10 times each side. Try to keep the back as straight as you can. Next, we got a core integration exercise. So this is our bird dog. So opposite arm, opposite leg. You want to make sure you're squeezing that glute and keeping that hip nice and balanced. And then you're bringing that arm up to about shoulder height, pointing the thumb up. You want to hold it for about 3 to 4 seconds for about 5 to 10 reps each side. Next, we have jumping jacks. So this is just to get the heart rate up, so you can do high knees or mountain climbers or burpees. You want to do this for about 30 to 45 seconds just to get that heart rate up before our first core exercise. So our first exercise here today will be goblet squats. So you want to grip the ground with your feet. Try to keep that center of pressure between the heel and the midfoot, sinking back onto those hips, a nice tall chest. And you want to make sure you're not butt winking. So again, you can see from this angle, my shins are staying vertical, my knees, I'm not diving into my knees first. My back is nice and straight. Next, we have our single arm floor press. So again, the hips and the knees are bent. You want to make sure you're engaging your core, so you're keeping that nice and tight as you press up. You want to do about 10 to 15 reps each side. And then we have the other side here. So again, knees and hips are bent about 90 degrees. Keep that core nice and tight as you press up. Next, we have our dumbbell RDLs. So again, I have a nice tall chest, long arms. My shins are vertical. I'm sinking those hips back. And then I'm driving up through those heels. So again, you can see from this angle, my head's in line, my shins are vertical, my arms are sliding straight down. They're not way out in front of me. Next, we have our half kneeling single arm overhead press. So this will challenge your balance and your core stability. So again, you want to keep that core nice and engaged. You want to keep those glutes tight. And you're pressing straight up. So again, you can see from a different angle. And this definitely challenges my shoulder mobility. Stay nice and balanced. And then our last exercise is our dumbbell reverse lunge with a bicep curl. So you're stepping back, curling, driving up through that heel. You want to make sure that shin is staying vertical and you're driving up through your heel, not your toes. Lunges, front reverse lunges, static lunges, they train hamstring coordination. So you can see through here, I'm driving through my heel, not my toes. Thanks for watching. Please share, comment, and I'll keep bringing them to you. Get some.